This is gonna be part 1 to what if Deku was Wolverine? Was Wolverine. So, let's get into it. So, Deku in this, he would be born quirkless. And when Inko found out, she just abandoned Deku. Like, she's not the kind-hearted person she is in canon. She just abandoned Deku because he was quirkless. And she didn't want a quirkless child. So, she abandoned him. And when was he? Like, he was like 4. So for the next 6 years, he would be living on the street. And when he was 10, he was found by a couple of men, and they would just start talking to Deku, and Deku would just say, like, he would say like, they would ask Deku what's his quirk, and Deku would say, I'm quirkless. And the men would look at each other and get like a small little grin. And one of them would say, what if we gave you one? And Deku would say, what? Give me what? And the man would say, a quirk. And Deku would say, you can give quirks? And he's like, of course. We were looking for people who needed quirks. And since you are quirkless and you really want one, do you want to take the offer? And Deku would say, yeah. So they would take Deku to the lab where Wolverine was. But instead of, I don't know where it was, but it's in Japan. So Deku was there, like, he would meet the doctor, I forgot what's his name. The one that made Wolverine. So they would start experimenting on Deku, and like Deku would like be crying out in pain because how much it hurts. And they'll be keep doing this until he was, I'm gonna say 13. So for 3 years he'd just been experimented on, and he would have the adamantium skeleton, but it's a little different, that the metal is like, it's not killing Deku, so it's just, he just has a metal skeleton, an adamantium skeleton that it's not killing him. And he would get the claws too. And Deku, he would be like, and he would have that same healing factor as Deku, as Wolverine, and it's pretty strong, I think. And I think that Wolverine has regenerated from a drop of blood in the comics. I don't know if that's true or not, but his regeneration is pretty insane. And Deku would be like really tall. Well, not really. He would be, I would say, as the same height as Ida, but a lot buffer than Ida, like Wolverine buff. Because he has been put from training, like, to train his quirk in martial arts and stuff. And Deku would, like, he would know, like, the scientist told him that he doesn't have a quirk. They just gave him an adamantium skeleton and regeneration. So Deku would know that he doesn't have a quirk, but he plays it off that he has a quirk. And he would be like the same as Wolverine. He would be like, he would get mad easily, and his voice would be really deep. And so for 2 years, like, they would, the heroes have been trying to track down where this lab is, because they have been these people have been known as kidnapped and killed people and been experimented on. So they've been trying to track them down. And when Deku was 15, one day that they found it, they found the lab, and they just raided it and put everyone in prison. And they found Deku, and they would ask Deku, like, what's your name? And Deku would say, Deku would say, I don't have one. Because Wolverine was brainwashed, so he doesn't remember his own name. So Deku would say, I don't have one. The heroes would say, like, you probably do. It's like, no, I don't remember it. They would just take Deku to the police station, and they would do a DNA test, and it would come up as Izuku Midoriya. And then Deku would just start remembering, not remembering, he would just start thinking of, like, what his life was like, maybe. But they, like, when they were doing a checkup on it, when they were, like when he wanted to see a doctor and to see if he was okay because of all the experiments, the doctor was shocked that he had an adamantium skeleton, but they don't know it's adamantium because it's a metal made from America, so they don't know. And he has regeneration, and he's really, really strong and quick. So he has So he would have regeneration and that. Yeah. And Deku will be trained for a few months by the heroes. And yeah. So he would be trained, and he would meet All Might and stuff. And he would tell All Might that he can survive. Like, they would be talking, and All Might would. And Deku would say, how strong are you? And All Might would say, like, very strong. And Deku would say, can you punch me? And All Might would say, what? Just do it. Full force. And All Might would say, are you sure? And Deku would say, yeah, I can take it. So All Might would throw a United States of Smash right at Deku. And when he punched Deku, he broke his hand, and he would send Deku flying, but not like 20 feet away. Oh crap! He would send Deku flying 20 feet away, and All Might would just like scream, like he would like say, "Oh, that really hurt," and he would look at his hand and like see it was broken. And he's like, "How? Like what? What's wrong? Like what's with your body, kid?" And Deku would say, "It's my quirk." And All Might would say, "What's your quirk?" And Deku would say, "I have a metal body. It's unbreakable." And All Might would be amazed, like how like he can take a full punch from him. And he would think, like, if this kid can take a punch from me, he can. At 15, he can. When he's probably my age, he can probably be unstoppable. And All Might would just be thinking this in his head. And All Might would say, the entrance exam for UA is gonna happen really soon. And he would say, are you gonna do it? And Deku would say, maybe, like, cause he knows of UA. So he would say maybe, and All Might would say, you should do it. Like, you can be a really good hero. And Deku would say, like, alright. So it's the day of the entrance exam. Deku would. Like, people are, like, staring at him because he's really tall and buff. Like, he looks like a full-grown man. Like, he kind of has, like, facial hair like Wolverine, but not as much as hair. Not much hair on for his beard. So he would he doesn't know Bakugo, but he would just see this. Well, he would see Bakugo, but he doesn't know who Bakugo is. So he would just see this blonde-haired kid just walking, and he would say, "Move," and he would bump Bakugo out of the way, and Bakugo would say, "Hey, watch it." Deku would just turn around and say, "Whatever," or "What are you going to do?" And then Bakugo would just open his hand and create explosions, like you think you're tough? and Deku would say, "I am," and he would like show, he will show Bakugo his claws, and Bakugo will be kind of scared. So he would say, "You're probably not even gonna get into UA," and Deku would say, "I know, I am. I know, I am." So Deku would just like would do the Ren test. He would get this a little the same as in canon because he's not really Wolverine's really not that smart, but he is. But like during battles he is. So yeah. So he does the Ren test. He does the same as in canon. Now for the robot test, as Deku would just be walking for the front. Ito would stop him, thinking that he would distract Uraraka, and he would oh crap. Ito would say, it's not nice to just go up to someone and interrupt them. They could be nervous, and you might lower their chances of getting into UA. And Deku would say, "I'm just going to the front," and he would just like walk away from Ito. So the robot test would start, and Deku, since he's really fast, he's like the same. Like he would like just take off. Like he would be like the same pace. He would be neck and neck with Ida in speed. And Ida would think, how's he this fast? Does he have an enhancement quirk or something? So Deku would just be like taking out robots after robot, and he would get like, I'm gonna say 90 points because he's Wolverine. So yeah. So when the 0 pointer comes, he doesn't really care, but he sees a girl like trapped under rubble, and that's in Tsuraraka. So he would just like, might as well save her. So he would just like start running at the robots, like not start running at the robots. He would start running towards Uraraka, and he would like pick up the rubble and just throw it, and he would say, "Are you okay?" And Uraraka would say, "Yeah, just my leg is a little my ankle just a little bruised." And Deku would say, "Just stay here." And he would just start running towards the robots. He would pull out his claws. He would like show his claws, and he was like, in the robot, he would try to stomp on it, stomp on Deku, but Deku would dodge it, and then he would start climbing the robot's leg with his claws, just digging into the middle. And when he got at the top, he would just like tear it, and he would just like put his claws in the robot's head and just split it apart, like split it in half. And the robot's falling back, and Deku would just like start running. Like since there was a building nearby, he would like, and the arm was, he would like start running up like down the arm and jump on a building, and the robot would just like fall down. So yeah, like everyone is amazed at how strong Deku is, and like the teachers that are watching are saying like that kid's really strong. Yeah, and he's definitely going into class 1A. And Amai is there, and he would just start thinking like I've known this kid for a while, but I think he's a good candidate. He could be my successor to my quirk. So, Deku, like, he lives at UA. I'm gonna just say that he lives at UA. Like, they made him a little house. So he would just he would just wait until everyone leaves. So he wouldn't wait for everyone to leave. He would just go around a corner of UA, and he would like his house is like right there. So he would just go in there, and All Might would show up. Like he doesn't get a letter. All Might would just be the first. Just tell him, and All Might would say, "I'm here," and Deku would say, "Oh, All Might, what's up?" And All Might would say, "Nothing. I just came to tell you your results." And Deku would say, "All right, did I pass?" And All Might would say, "You did. You got 90 attack points and 60 rescue points. So in total, you got 150 points, and you were the first place in the test. So you passed and you're in UA. And Deku would just like give a smile and says, "Oh, nice." So, and then All Might would just like say, "Can I talk? Like I want to talk to you about something else." And Deku would say, "Okay, all right." So he would like I'm gonna say that he buffed down, like he's buffed down. So Deku already knows about All Might's wound, but he doesn't know about One For All. So All Might tells Deku about One For All and how it works, and he would like say like, "I think you're a worthy candidate for my court." Deku would say, "I don't want it." And I would say, "Wait, what?" Like Deku would say, like, "I don't want it. Like I'm already strong, and I can go neck and neck with you right now. So if I'm strong as you right now, I'm gonna be a lot stronger, and probably like the same strength as One For All, full power, and I think someone else would probably need it more than I do." And All Might would say, "Yeah, that's true." So Deku doesn't get One For All because he doesn't need it because he's Wolverine. So yeah, I'm sorry if you can hear that. It's just like these sirens going back from like an ambulance or something. So I'm gonna end it off here. Tell me what you think of it. So yeah, like thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.